And even when you look at the researches, we're just talking about it with Jane because we always have a little chat
conversation before we start.
Yeah. And we're talking about research, and a lot of research, they use medication when they do clinical trials.
Yeah.
A lot of clinical trials with new medications or different things. They use a placebo tablet, and they use a tablet where the active ingredient is that they want to test.
Yeah, the placebo tablet is like
there's nothing in it.
Tablet. It's like
nothing in that tablet.
Yeah, it's literally they're taking nothing, but they pretend that this is a tablet you're taking, but there's nothing in it.
The people going through the trial don't know the difference. They don't know that this one is a placebo, this one is a
real
is
thing.
got the real thing. So they divide the sample into two, and they give one of the sample the placebo tablet, and they give the other one the real thing. But what they found very, very strikingly is that a lot of people that had the placebo also were healed.
Yeah.
Because they believed that this placebo tablet will treat them.
Yeah.
So that's how it was proven that, your mindset plays an important part
in
your healing process.
Yeah.
So if you believe you're going to heal, you are likely to get positive outcome from your treatment.
Yeah.
Even if you don't heal, but you will be your physical state will be different than
from the person that does not believe.
That
and in the same light about for Christians, as we said, about those who have faith, who have trust in God. Research, we are always talking about research.
Yes.
Research also shows that for somebody who have faith in God or faith in the universe, whatever you believe in, and that is supernatural being is looking after me, and I trust that they're going to look after me during this difficult process.
And they're going to see me through.
They'll see me through.
Yeah.
Those people tend to have a better health outcome than people who don't believe in anything.
Yeah, people that don't have faith.
So it is proven.
Yeah.
So believe in something.
Yeah.
Believe in a supernatural being.
Because it's almost like, you have a problem, you have an issue, and it's almost like you entrust it to that supernatural being. The people that have faith, that's what they do. They take that issue and they say, okay, God, I give it to you, you do what you want with it. So it becomes not their problem. So they stop worrying about it, they stop stressing about it, they just go about their business as usual, and usually they will have a positive outcome. And a positive health outcome as well. You know why? It's because they're not stressing about it.
Yeah, they're stable. Emotionally, they're stable.
Yes.
Anxiety and depression reduce
because
they're
not stressing
it's
about
not
it.
In my hands.
No,
there's nothing.
It's in God's hand. It's in the universe's hand.
Yeah.
It's in Allah's hand.
Yeah.
It's in whatever your belief is in that
person's hand.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you stop worrying. You don't carry it. It's almost like you're lifting a weight and giving it to that person.
Yeah.
And you carry
trusting that they will look after you.
Yeah.
So important.
Yes.
And also, if we're talking about trusting as well, we can talk about it, Jackie, from a relationship perspective.
Yes.
Even whether it's a romantic relationship or relationship with your friends and family, relationship with your community, and even relationship with the world in which we live in. Anything.
Yeah.
So if you have that positive relationship, trusting relationship, let me put it
you're
that way.
more likely to, you're more likely to open up. You're more likely to have open discussion that are, constructive and everything. When you don't trust, you may be dying inside, but you can't really disclose.
Exactly.
Can you?
You can't.
No, because you're not trusting that person is going to keep that thing safe, that information safe. Now, like me and Jay, we've developed such a trusting relationship that we can talk about anything.
Exactly.
Because when you have that trusting relationship, you're not worried that person is gonna, maybe if you tell them something, they're gonna disclose it to somebody else. You see, so it's very important. Even at work, they talk about confidentiality and all that kind of thing. It's because of trust.
It's trust.
Because they know that not everybody you can trust, so they have to put the boundaries that things have to remain confidential. Because it's important. Trust helps us to be ourselves.
Exactly.
Trust helps us, to not feel like we are enclosed, like we're in a little prison and we can't open up to people.
Yeah.
And because you're not trusting, you are more likely to develop stress, anxiety,
emotionally
depression.
unstable.
Yeah, because you're keeping everything inside.
Yeah.
You can't open up. So you are keeping your worries to you. That's why they created counseling services and everything, because to help people, because it's the kind of people you can trust. When you go there, they tell you the information shared here is never going to be disclosed.
It remains
the confidentiality. So
and
people are able to open up. And it does them a lot of good.
Because one, your cortisol levels will be reduced, because if you're worried about what is happening in your environment, you're always like in a state of panic.
So your cortisol levels is up there.
And what happened? That means your immune system is compromised.
So
and now you're more likely to get illnesses,
more vulnerable to different illnesses.
Diseases.
So stress has been proven to cause cancer.
Exactly.
So very, very dangerous. So cortisol level goes up, then you start eating more because of your cortisol. You put on weight, then you get into a cycle.
Basically,
weight gain, vulnerability to illnesses. You continue with anxiety and stress. Then you end up somewhere where you shouldn't be. So
it's really important to have trusting relationships. Trusting relationship with friends and family, your partners, your husbands, your wife, and your community. And your world. The people that govern this world, we need to be able to trust them
that they're making the right decisions
for us. Because if not, like climate change, we need to know that we're making sure that we're looking after the future generation that's coming. Are we preparing for them? Because with that, some of us are going to have a stable mind, knowing that my great-grandchildren are going to live in a good world. And that is going to give me calmness, peace, to know that my generation will not be lost because of...
I'm entrusting the right people. So so this, we can go on and on about trust.
It's a lengthy one.
Trust, faith, hope. Having hope is like when you have faith. So it's the same thing. You always think positively. Always have a positive mindset. Always, trust in the ability in your treatment, everything you do. Have a positive mindset. Think that you're going to succeed in your project. Think that if you're not well, you're going to find ways to get better. If you are, in a healthcare system, you're trusting that they will
look after you,
your family, your community. And that's really important. It's really important. So we wanted to talk about it today because it has shown to be beneficial to people. In this case that we were exploring throughout this algorithm. So the next video, when we come here, we're going to summarize everything that we've spoken about from the beginning of our series, so that you have an idea of everything that we've explored. So thank you very much for watching us today, and please like, comment, share, tell us your views about
what you think. Do you have faith? Do you trust in the people around you?
Do you trust in God?
Do you trust in God? If not, what is stopping you? Let us know. If we can help, we will be more than happy to do that. So thank you for your time,
and
we'll see you in the next video. Take care.
Bye.